What's good, everybody? See if I can get some light up in here. I did not mean to. Fuck it. It's whatever. So, today's video is about Cuban Doll. And I've done part one. Well, actually, I should have said I did part one. But I did part one of why I think Cuban Doll is just head over waters against these female rappers, right? I wrote it down here somewhere. Let me see. I think it was on the other book. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is part two of why I think Cuban Doll is head above waters when it just comes to pure, beautiness, right? There's a few people I left off on the first one, on part one. So I've done this is part two. Now part one, I said that the only person I see who's a little bit resemblance of Cuban Doll is Molly Brazy, right? I put in if I can find it. I mean, I wrote it down somewhere. I just can't find it. But I did write down Molly Brazy was number one. Molly Brazy was the only person I saw that resembled Cuban Doll a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But this is just these are just artists, female artists that I think that Cuban Doll is better looking than. Okay. And I'm gonna, I got my phone, so I'm gonna do a little background story as well. I'm not gonna just say, oh, Cuban Doll is better than this person because. So starting at number 5 is Sexy Red, right? So to me, because I put it 1 through 5, right? So to me, Sexy Red, you could say, oh, she came out of nowhere, right? Don't really know when she popped, right? She's 25. She's currently 25 years old. Let me see. Her real name is Janae Renee Weary. Okay. Pretty good name. Janae Weary, known professionally as Sexy Red, is an American rapper. She first received online attention in 2018. Okay, so she popped around 2018. After working with Vanessa Carlton's 8,000 Miles on her track, 1,000 Hugs, in 2022, she collaborated with Summer Walker on the controversial music video "Since That Good Vibe" since that God gave you. She rose to further prominence with the release of her song "Pound Town" with Tay Keith in January 2023. She later spawned a remix with Nicki Minaj, which obviously everybody's freaking doing music with Nicki Minaj, but Cuban Doll couldn't for some reason. Nicki Minaj titled Pound Town 2, becoming her first entry on the Billboard Top 100 chart. A follow-up single, Ski reached similar success as both were included on her second mixtape, Hood hottest princess. Okay, so she has one child, right? So she popped around 2018. Uh, she's labeled as hip hop trap. She was born April 14th, 1998, 2000 or I said 2000. She was born 20. She was born April 14th, 1998, and she's currently 25 years old, same age as Cuban Doll. I think she's probably a little bit younger. She's probably like 5 years younger than Cuban Doll because she was born in '98. Cuban Doll was born in '94, I believe. And she's from St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you a picture of her. Most of her pictures are just uh, okay. This is her right here. This is her right here. Okay. Get a little close up. That's her. That's sexy red right there. She's not bad. She's not bad looking. She really isn't. A lot of people like to, compare her to Future because they both look the same. I mean, most people thought that she was transgender. She was transgender at the time because she looked a little bit masculine, you know. So yeah, I mean, all these artists, all these female artists are just breaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, where was this when Cuban Doll was popping? You know what I'm saying? Well, not really popping, but I guess she didn't really take um, music at the time serious. So yeah, where's my marker? I just had a marker. There it goes. So it's Cuban Doll. Is Sexy Red better than Cuban Doll? Hell no. So I'm gonna put a line across their names. So if you can see, I already wrote down their names. Okay. So no, Cuban Doll. Sexy Red is not better than Cuban Doll. Now, talent-wise, music-wise, yeah, you could probably say that, but just upon looks, no. I mean, if she gained, if maybe she'll gain a little bit of weight during her pregnancy because right now she's currently pregnant. Um, right now she's currently pregnant, so yeah, so maybe she can gain the weight. Who knows? But I don't do breadsticks. You know what I'm saying? Eve, Eve, man, she's been Eve. So her real name is Eve. Uh, I think her real name is Eve Jahan Jeffries. Hold on, let me see if I said it right. Oh, Jeffers. Jihan. Okay, I said it right. Jeffers. I thought I said. I don't know why I said Jeffries. Jeffers. Okay. So what is Eve nationality? She's obviously American, right? Yeah. So Eve Jahan Cooper Jeffers, born November 10th, 1978, is an American singer, rapper, singer, and actress. Okay. Um. where should I start? I mean, um, and the reason why I chose Eve is because she's one of those females that doesn't really get talked about. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she's from Philly. Um, so she was born November 10th, 1978. Happy late birthday, belated birthday. Um, she was active, so she popped around 1996. You know, and then she's been active. She's been active ever since. She has one child. Um, she's currently 45 years old, right? But everybody knows who Edie Eve is, right? I mean, come on. I don't really got to go through the details of who she is. Um, I mean, she never won any awards or nominations, but she did appear in a lot of movies. Okay, 2020, no, 2002, she was on XXX. 2002, she was in Barbershop. 2003, she was on Charlie's Angel. 2004, The Woodsman. 2005, Barbershop 2, Back in Business. 2004, Cookout. 2008, Flashbacks, A Fool. 2009, she was in Good Hair. 2009, Whoop It. 2010, she was on 4321. 2011, she was on Gumball 300. LDN2 New York. I mean New York City. 2012, she's in Gumball 300. Number 13. 2012, she was on All Wiped Out. 2013, she was on Bounty Killer. 2014, Animal. And her last movie was Barbershop: The Next Cut, where she played Terry Jones. Now, TV time, 2003 with Third Watch. 2003, Spider-Man the Animated Series. 2006 through 2006, she was on her TV show Eve. 2004, she was on the 101. 2009, Numbers. 2009, Glee. 2011 through 2012, Single Ladies. 2012, Whitney. 2015, with this ring. 2017, Daylight Divas. 2018, Jane the Virgin. 2018, Empire. 2018, Happy Together. 2020, Kidding. 2021, Goodfill. And the last time she was on the TV was from 2021 through 2022, and she was on Queens. And then after that, yeah, so let's look at her music. Career. Alright, so so in 1998, Eve appeared on the Blue Bowlworth soundtrack as Eve of Destruction while signed to Dr. Dre record Aftermath Entertainment. She appeared on DMX song Rough Riders Anthem from his album It's Dark and Hell is Hot and Roots. Single You Got Me from the band's fourth album uh, from the band's fourth album Things Fall Apart. Eve also provided background vocals on the Roots song Ain't Saying Nothing New from Things Fall Apart, and is credited as Eve of Destruction. Eve's first single, What Y'all Want, featuring Nokua and the Antilles of Drew Hill, was released in June 1999. The song peaked at number 29 on the USA Billboard Hot 100 chart and at number 1 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. What Y'all Want was included on the compilation album Ride or Die Volume 1 in 1999. Her debut album called Let There Be Eve, Rough Riders First Lady, was released September 14th, 1999 by Rough Riders Entertainment and Interscope Records. Eve's third album, Eve Olation, was released by Rough Riders Entertainment on August 27, 2002, and peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200. The album's first single, Gangsta Lovin' with Alicia Keys, became the second consecutive number 2 hit on the Billboard Top 100, as well as the third consecutive Top 10 hit in the United Kingdom. That's nice. And then she appeared in a whole bunch of other movies and stuff. And yeah, I mean, there's really no, introduction when it comes to Eve. She's come a long way. She really has. So I'm just trying to, and she also had her TV show too called Eve, which it only lasted 3 seasons. It lasted from 2003 all the way to 2006. So that's about like a good, 3 years. So this is her right now. This is what she looks like in 2023. Okay, this is what she looks like in 2023. I know my phone is cracked. I'm gonna get a new phone soon. You see how the smother? You see how the little black ink? It dropped on the floor, and then all of a sudden that ink or whatever it is started to drip all over my phone and stuff. So so this is Eve right here. This is what she looks like in 2023. She looks good for a 45-year-old. So yeah. On the contrary, let me see. Let me see how many albums she put out. I think she put out like 4 albums, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so she put out. Alright, so she put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she put out 5. I'm not gonna count the Ride or Die. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she put out 5 albums. Her first album was Scorpion. No, let's see. Her first album was Let There Be Eve. Okay, that was in 1999, and then 2000 she came out with Scorpion, and then 2002 she came out with Eve Olution, and then 2013 she came out with Lip Lock, and then 2008 was her last official album, Here I Am, and then 1999 she came out with Ride or Die Volume 1, and then 2002 she came out with Gangsta Lovin' EP. So the discography of American rapper Eve consists of 4 studio albums, 37 singles, 5 promotional singles, and 30 music videos. Okay, what is Eve's real name, Bible? The woman is called Ishtar, woman with an exemplification that is because she is taken from Ish, meaning man. The 2 words are not fact connected. Later, after the story of Garden is complete, she will be given a name, Hawaii Eve. This means living in Hebrew from a root that can also mean snake. Okay. Okay, so is Eve better looking than Cuban Doll? As of right now, sorry to say this, Eve, but no, 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 no. Next up is Little Mama. Now, Little Mama, Little Mama, obviously, obviously everybody knows who Little Mama is. You know, she blew up fast in the era where it was kind of, a little bit hasty. She was born October 4th, 1989. She's currently 34 years old. She resides in New York City. Um, okay, so I'm gonna need help. I know her middle name is Jessica. No, Jessica Kurtman. Hold on. Oh, Natia Jessica Kirtland. Okay. Natia Jessica Kirtland, better known as her stage name Little Mama, is an American rapper and an actress. She experienced the 10 Billboard place at 17 with her debut album VYP, Voice of the Young People, in 2008, which debuted at number 25 on the Billboard 200. The album spanned her four major singles, including the staple song and dance anthem Lip Gloss, earning her two Teen Choice Awards and Monster Single of the Year nominations at the MTV Music Awards. Kirtland gained further attention in her pop music after collaboration with Arvin, Laverne Avril Lavigne from the mixtape of her single Girlfriend. So she was born October 4th, 1984. She's currently 34 years old. Jesus. It's been a long time. She popped around 2006. She's a rapper, songwriter, actress, and television presenter. Um, Her personal life. Okay, so Kirtland's mother, Tara, died on December 15th, 2007, following her 4-year battle of breast cancer. Kirtland's mother of the video of Shawty Get Loose was dedicated to her memory. Okay, that's nice. So she don't have any kids, I don't believe. But I think her last album was Voice of the Young People in 2008. She also appeared in a few films. She appeared in Crazy Sexy Cool, the TLC story. 2017, she appeared in When Love Kills. 19, All In. 22, To the Game 2. 2021, Parity in the Park of the Misunderstanding. 2021, Fruits of the Heart. 2021, True to the Game 3. 2021, Hip Hop Family Christmas. And the last films that she was in 2023 called Sisters. And yeah, she didn't really have any, her TV career didn't really, blossom. Um, so how many albums did she put out altogether? Okay, so she only put out that one album. Cause I was looking at there was a YouTube channel that they was saying like, what happened to Little Mama, why she fell off. Like she popped around 2000, and I think she popped the same year, the same time Soldier Boy popped. Um, but I guess Soldier Boy just had a bigger platform than Little Mama. But Little Mama was not really that bad. She had some catchy songs, but obviously, um, yeah, she's like one of those Miss Hustler girl. I'm hold on, cause this choreograph. Okay, so she did put out mixtape, Take Me Back. Okay, so she came out with Lip Gloss in 2007, G Slide, Shorty Get Loose, What is What is Strike a Pose, Doug Boy, Hustler Girl, New York, New York, LA, LA, Bad as Me, Sausage, Two Flies, Summer 16, Work, 4 p.m., Shoe Game. So her last music, her last album was, I think Lip Gloss, I believe. No, Lip Gloss was her first. So her last song was Shoe Game in 2018. And then she had a lot of features, you know. So yeah, her music career necessarily didn't take off, or didn't finish, I should say. Um, which is sad because she has so much potential. You know, she has so much potential. Um, but I'm gonna give you a picture of what she looks now. This is what she looks now. This is Little Mama. But is she better than Cuban Doll? Is she better looking than Cuban Doll? Absolutely not. Now, the next person I'm going to be doing is Beyonce. Now, we all know Beyonce. I'm not going to get into the details. We all know what Beyonce looks like, right? Um, I'm just going to go through her albums because obviously she's going to blow she's going to blow Cuban Doll out the water when it comes to album sales. Um, so where should I start? Dang, she got so much albums. Okay, so 2003 she came out with Dangerously in Love. 2008 she came out I'm Sasha Fierce. 2022 she came out with Renaissance. 2006 B-Day. 2019 Homecoming, the live album. 2004 she came out with Speak My Mind. 2007 she came out the Beyonce Experience Live. 2007 she came out with Irreplaceable. 2009 she came out Above and Beyond Beyonce. 2009 she came out with Revolution. 2007 she came out with Greenlight Freemasons EP. 2008 she came out with Love Letters. Okay, so American singer Beyonce has released 7 studio albums, 5 live albums, 3 compilation albums, 5 EPs, 1 track album, and 2 karaoke albums. Today, Beyonce has sold over 200 million records worldwide as a solo artist, making her one of the best-selling music artists of all time. That's a lot. Not Beyonce, but Michael Jackson still holds that record, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I believe she's from Houston, Texas, too. So Beyonce Glessel Knowles Carter was born September 4th, 1981. Yes, so shows, so she's hailed from Houston, Texas. She's currently 42 years old. Okay. She was active in 1997 and she's still um, going strong. Title, she's a founder, chairwoman, CEO of Parkwood Entertainment, co-founder, CEO, owner of Ivy Park. Her spouse is Jay-Z from 2008. She got three children, including Blue Ivy. Her relative is Nasolja knows. Her sister and then her cousins are Angelique. And yeah, so we all know what Beyonce brings to the table, right? Like, there's no need to dive deep into what she looks, what she is. I still don't think she's talented. Um, I mean, I think it should have been Aaliyah, but a lot of people say otherwise. This is her right here for the ones who don't know what Beyonce looks like. She was very famous for being in a group called Destiny's Child. Speaking of Destiny's Child, hold on. I'm gonna see how many albums they all had. Okay, so hold on. So in 1998, it was called Destiny's Child, but she was not in the picture. I guess they took one of them out, or maybe she was in the picture. I just didn't see it. But in 1998, Destiny's Child. 1999, The Writings on the Wall. 1991, Survivor. 2004, Destiny Fulfilled. 2001, 8 Days of Christmas. 2006, Live in Atlanta. 2005, at number one. 2022, This is the Remix. Well, I think 2001 it was Destiny, but that was that EP. So yeah, she started off in a group, but still, Beyonce, you're not better looking than the Cuban Doll. I'm sorry. And the number one person I have is Foxy Brown. I was gonna do I did Little Kim in the, hold on. I did Little Kim in the other one, in my other video. So I'm gonna go ahead and look up Foxy Brown. Now, Foxy Brown's currently 45 years old. Okay. She was born. God. A lot of these females are born September. Crazy. So I'm gonna look at her albums. So where should I start? I think I should start. I think I should start. I think I should start in 1996. 1996, she came out with Al Nana. 2001, she came out with Broken Silence. Or I think, let me see, yeah, 2007. Okay, so 2003, she came out with Nana 2, The Fever. 2008, I think that was her last album. She came out with Brooklyn's Don Diva. And this is her right here. For the people who don't know who Foxy Brown is, Foxy Brown was more, I don't know, she was more stepped on than anything. She was more stepped on than anything. She was a very talented artist. This is her right here. That's Foxy Brown. Yeah, but Foxy Brown was in that threshold between her and Little Kim, right? It was like the beef of the battle, like who was better, Foxy Brown or Little Kim. It was coming like it was keep going back and forth, back and forth. Um, but yeah, she was featured in Jay Z's song "I'll Be," where I think Foxy Brown "I'll Be" official. Okay, yeah, so it was Foxy Brown's album. I mean music. "I'll Be" official video music featuring Jay Z. She had a little thing for Jay Z whatnot, but it died out quick, you know. Um, but yeah, I think Foxy Brown was one of those rappers that was very looked upon um, in the wrong light, you know. Um, she does have a child though, so that's nice. But is she better than Cuban Doll? Absolutely not. So at number 5, I had Sexy Red. Number 4, I had Eve. Number 3, I had Little Mama. Number 2, I had Beyonce. Number 1, I had Foxy Brown. Now we will see what Cuban Doll looks like. Okay. Now I'm just basing this off of looks. I'm not basing it off of music. Um. Okay. I'm not basing it off of music because I know half of these females will probably blow Cuban Doll out the water when it comes to music sales. Okay, I'm just basing it off of looks. And this is her right here. So I can get a better picture or a clear picture. And she's only 25 years old, you know? Like half of it, like outside of Foxy Brown, Beyonce, Little Mama, and Eve, Sexy Red is probably, yeah, they're the same age, but if you do it math-wise, Cuban Doll is probably like 3 years younger, or Fox or Sexy Red is probably like 3 years younger than Cuban Doll. I can't really find no. Okay, so this is the only picture I can see. Um, they're not really giving me, and all these pictures are blurry as heck. I mean, I would give you a good Instagram picture, but I don't have Instagram on my phone. Okay, so this is her right here. This is Cuban Doll right here. So you can tell. Little zoom up. And I'm going to show y'all another picture of her. This is her right here. So yeah, so the people that I mentioned, yeah, they don't even come close. They don't even come close. Um, and age has nothing to do with it, because I think most of these females on this list that I mentioned, they look very good for their age. But upon just based upon looks, Cuban Doll just have the total package. Unless I can find someone that's like like head above shoulders, then yeah, I would probably say she's better than Cuban Doll. You know, I gave a little slight nod to Rocky Bad. Um, I said she's okay. She's not bad, but I didn't really put her over. I didn't really put her over, you know, Cuban Doll. But I did say, you know, if there's somebody that does resemble her a little bit, it has to be Molly Brazy. You know, I think Molly Brazy resembles her a little bit. You know, same. I mean, she don't have the same structure as her, like in terms of body weight or whatever, because Cuban Doll is more thicker than Molly Brazy. Um, but in terms of like you know face face structure and stuff like that, like her face, her image, you know, they look similar, you know. So I'll be doing part 3 of this if y'all want me to continue. I did part 1. This is part 2. Part 3 is probably be coming Sunday. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.